Now hopefully, if you guys followed me for a while, you know I'm Silent Mike. Mike Farr, also known as Silent Mike. And you also hopefully, if you followed me for a while, know that I try to be the realist. No sprinkles, no dressing, nothing fancy going on when I start to talk about diet, nutrition, training, etc. So also when I talk about my path, I like to be as upfront as I can. So once a week, this video right here, we're talking about diet, we're talking about my diet journey, things you can do to help your diet, whether you're trying to gain muscle, trying to lose fat, whatever it is. Currently I am in a cut. Hopefully you guys gone back and checked some of the other videos where I talk about my cut, my journey. So 3 days ago, hit a new low, 208.2 pounds. I started at 234 pounds a while ago, but that was my heaviest. Just like you and many of you and a lot of people in the world, I do have issues, you know, whether it's relationship to food, cravings, etc. So right now I'm trying to do kind of a high carb day once or twice a week. Multiple reasons people would implement that into their diet. So as you're cutting, you're in a calorie deficit. You're eating less calories than you need to survive or to maintain your weight, so then you'll burn fat. Issue with that is your body adapts to everything we do, right? You give stimulus, it adapts, and then it kind of plateaus. And that's what happens in training. If you don't add more volume, more sets, more reps, more weight, your body plateaus and you'll lift the same amount of weight and stay the same size. So same thing happens with diet. If I'm eating 2,500 calories every single day, my body will learn to stay at whatever weight I am with 2,500 calories. So people do kind of a refeed or a high carb day or carb cycling to get back to maintenance here and there to kind of counterbalance that body and kind of tell it, hey, I'm still in a deficit. I skipped mine this week. I skipped mine thinking I'll jump ahead. I have a lot of events coming up, photo shoots, content for you guys. I'm going on a cruise in a couple weeks, or a couple days actually. So I tried to jumpstart and I was like, man, I hit 208, let's get to 205. Like, let's go. And I skipped my refeed. Something else that refeeds or higher carb days are good for is keeping you on track, keeping your mind in the game, and keeping those binges or cravings down. So for me, I'm eating 220 to 240 carbs a day. On my higher days, I'll eat 320 to 340 carbs. Since I skipped it yesterday, my body was going nuts, man. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty disciplined, but I overate. I poured a huge bowl of popcorn and I ate the whole damn thing. Probably could have been worse. I did have an extra ice cream, so I probably went over my carbs 100 to 200 grams and over my fat 20 grams. I could sit here and cry. I could sit here and just drink water the rest of the day and salad. Or what do you do when you go off track? What do you do when something unexpected happens, whether it's travel, life, business, personal stuff? Well, you get right back to it. So today, I'm just gonna track my food like normal. If I have energy, maybe I'll put in an extra cardio session to try to burn that stuff off, but I'm not too worried about it. Rule number one, stick to the plan, right back to the basics. So I'm gonna track my food as normal, and then next Tuesday, I'll do my refeed as normal, and I'll continue on, not trying to skip my high carb days, not trying to skip my refeeds, and stick to the MFing plan. That's gonna help you stay on track. So how do you decide what your maintenance is or what your refeed is? Typically, yeah, like I said, the refeed or the high carb day can go back just to maintenance, depending on how many times you do it a week. If you're gonna do it once or twice a week, just hit back to maintenance. If you're gonna do it once a week, maybe you can just go over maintenance a little bit. If you're doing carb cycling with kind of low, medium, high day, and you work it around your training days, like your hard training days, your rest days, and your medium training days, then perhaps even your high days, since you're having multiple of them, will just be a tiny deficit, medium will be a medium deficit, and then your low will be a pretty good deficit. And that's another way you can just go low, medium, high, over and over. There's a lot of different ways to diet, as we mentioned. I do track my food. Hopefully you guys check out the other videos to make sure I've gone over kind of how to find your calories, how to track, cardio, different things I'm doing. Hopefully that's a little bit of insight into how my diet's going. I'm still feeling good. The other thing that I noticed today is I felt awesome in the gym. I did a full body. I hit squats, front squats, bench, and overhead, kind of a push press, and things felt great because I had that extra glycogen. Maybe it's the recharge I needed, but I did go over. So I like sticking to the plan. No guilt, no worries. Still chilling. I'm gonna go to Korean barbecue right now, eat a bunch of rice, eat a bunch of meat, feeling good, feeling gravy. Appreciate you guys. Silent Mike, like that bitch. Come on.